What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Happy Thursday for everybody. One more day till the weekend. I'm off tomorrow, so my weekend has started right now. Hopefully, everybody had an awesome week. There's so much stuff that's dropped figure wise, so much stuff for me to talk about and for us to talk about on this fine show tonight, wherever you're watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And while I'm in the mood for thinking and sharing my appreciations, let me make sure to take a special shout out right now for all of this channel members here on Lyles Figure Files. That is the following: Lost in Wallace, Blake Tarpley, David Thanos, Henry G, Jamelin Parks, James Green, Badger Wolf Prime, and Lefty Two Lions BK. But today we got some breaking news. Surely I can't be serious, but it is true. In fact, we do have a new member that has just joined as we went live tonight. That is the one and only Robert Hayes. And I apologize for the 8002 reference to airplane, but thank you so much for joining the channel. I really appreciate it. What's up, everybody? We've got a big show. And tonight's topic comes to us from one of our channel members, Blake Tarpley. So I will make sure that we get into it later, as usual, because I got to talk about a lot of other stuff. Before we get to that, it's how do you arrange your collection? How are you building up your teams? Are you mixing and matching and all that good stuff? I'll get into that later. Start thinking about how you're cobbling together your displays. Are they just one line? Are they multiple lines? And you just like that figure the best, and this is how it's going to work in your display. I've seen a lot of people excited about that Mayfex Captain America, and it's got me going, I saw a really awesome version with a custom head, and I was like, oh man, this is perfect. And I realized that's not the Mayfex head, it's just a custom. But that was amazing. I couldn't find it in time for the show. I will find it and bring it to everyone's attention. But let's see here. I mean, we've got a lot to go down. We've got Walmart Comic-Con, McFarlane Toys going, don't forget about us. And New York Comic-Con is dropping this weekend as well. Lots to be excited about on that. But first, I need to know, people, what did you get this week? So while y'all put together your list, I'm going to go see what's up with everybody here in the chat. James Green's here. What's up, Thursday Night Action Figure Crew? What's up, Jeffrey? What's up, James? How are you, my man? Let's hit that like button, family. Thank you. I would appreciate it as well. So there, guys. Howdy, partner. How are you? Blaze Stars here. Like button hit. Nice. Blake Tarpley. What up, Jeff and the Figure Files crew? Jamelin Price is here. Hello. Hey, how you doing? What'd you think about me and you collecting? I'm a wait. Make a date. I'm bound to take it slow. No, the figure release is slow. All right. Rick Cage is here. What's going on? Sweet Christmas. Let there be brightest light. Nice. What's going on? And yes, there was an absolute reason why I put that bogus Black Widow in the thumbnail. I mean, not bogus. It's just, she wasn't even bogus. It was just the figures from the old Toy Biz days of Marvel Legends were really great, with the exception of basically every female figure. It was like, what are they doing? What is happening? And she and Scarlet Mitch were two of my least favorites. All right, I'm going to say this comment, Glenn. What's up, Glenn Miller in the building as well. Let's see here. G Brew is back. Hello again, with apologies to the cars. Royalty is here. King Collector, the king, is in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, King? I was reading when he posted this, and still managed to get here a little late. I was getting some photos arranged. 6 minutes. Jeffrey Lyles, you're on. On. I got to say that from Ryan Daly. What's up, Ryan? What's good, David Thanos? Happy Walmart Collector Con Day. And I have to say, this was a pretty solid Walmart Collector Con Day. No stress, oh no, it's sold out already. Unlike the Target sale, which was a mad panic to get anything. It was crazy. And I'm like out of reach. Maybe I'll put this up so I can show you all what I got this week. So yeah, one of those Walmart collector cons is literally on the way as we speak and have arrived in some people's homes already. And I did not see that happening. Omega 579. Hey, what's happening? What's up, Omega? Tom Finn 2018's here representing the Jacksonville area. Brent Dash is here. Thursday Night Crew, what's up? What's up, Brent? Ryan Dale, I can't go down a Mayfex rabbit hole, but the new Daredevil figure looks incredible. Is it me or does everyone who's had that figure just posting some of their best action figure poses with this guy? I mean, just like, geez, that looks great. I really am drawn to that one that Marvel Legends has in the 2-pack with Hydro Man. He's one of those characters I just love the cell shading on him, Cyclops, Fantastic Four to some extent as well. But it's just something about this Mayfex Daredevil. It's like, wow, great looking figure, awesome posability too. Robert Hayes just became a member, bro. Happy to be one. And I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. David Thanos. Robert, welcome to the VIP. Get ready to get Hayes. It's a good time here. That's all. It's time, Jeff. It's Veda time. Speaking of which, very happy to get him too. Yes, indeed. Welcome, Robert Hayes. Gradual Prime's here. Good evening, plastic family. Blake Tarpley says, Robert Hayes, welcome. Exclusive club here. Absolutely. We got all kinds of cool exclusive stuff, including our special version of a call-in show, which I'm still working on. Is Lyle late? No, I don't know about Lyle. Jeffrey Lyles is here, ready to rock and do the thing. You have the missing link? Oh man, I need that figure. I know, it's time. That's great. I love to update the list every week. That's awesome. And I knew it was. That's why I was like, the 8,000 in second. I know, but it is such a great movie. As soon as it saw, I was like, man, it's been too long since I watched Airplane. Vin Doom, Thursday Night Crew, what's crack-a-lacking? Sorry, I'm adding in Martin references into my main man, 100 grand, Jeffrey, what it is? What's up, Vin Doom? How are you tonight? Vintage Bob. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, everyone. Man, I got home late today. Missed the first part of the show. No. You just got started. You only were here 2 minutes since I was. So it's a party. We're here. No rush. No delays. I'm not handing out truant slips. Michael Solis is here. It's Figure Files time. Or should I do it like CM Punk? So apparently he can't say it out loud anymore. What's up with that construction light in that room? Are you talking about? I don't know. I have a big circle halo light. I normally raise it up a little bit more, but maybe that's what you're talking about. Oh, I guess you're seeing the reflection on Leia and R2. I just have it low. I was shooting my Mega Man Fireman figure, so that's what it was. And I just was, I'll lift it later. Retro Robo's here. What's up, Jeff and the Figure Files crew? What's up, man? How are you? Got the Strange Tales wave. Okay. What do you think of this wave that I know my guy, Vintage Bob, and I were a little bit disappointed with because we had such grandiose hopes of all the amazing things they could do with that wave. And it was like, wah, wah. I hear Nelson on the corner going, ha ha. So yeah, got me. Retro. Ryan says my retro Cobra Trooper is shipped on Tuesday, but they're coming via DHL, so I'll get them in January. Absolutely. So long. Jump with the bars. You got to keep the bars going, Jalen. Every so often, you got to keep them loose. Got to stretch them out a bit. Tom Finn got Chris on Lockjaw this week. What did you think? some of my text thread buddies weren't excited with articulation, but I was just like, it's Lockjaw, who I still need to get. But I'm like, it's Lockjaw. I mean, I don't need him doing kick flips into Maximus, who I still don't have in my Marvel Legends collection. He just needs to sit there and be a good dog. So he's good. He can hang out with Junkyard and eventually Order, and maybe Road Pig's dog too. Another Marvel Legends Holy Grail, right? Got the McFarlane Blue Batman Reborn and Connor Kent as well. Yes, it's pretty good week there on some stuff for me too. Dark Knight 297. What's good, Jeff? What's up, Dark Knight? And the Figure File fam. Tuggy Fresher on. Absolutely. Brent Dash, I got Venompool, G.I. Joe Halo Jumper, and Tiger Force Wreckage. I saw that Sunday, or is it Monday? I was really surprised to see it. Were you able to get it for one of those clearance sales? Target has been really funny with this sale where, it looked like, oh man, these really low prices on figures that they had last week to compete with Amazon Prime for their Prime Days deal. That was just until Wednesday when the Amazon sale was over. But then like Friday, oh no, the sales are back. You can get Phoenix if you can find her for $25. No luck whatsoever on that front. It was like every store just like she came, she left her ashes, it was gone. And I was just like, wow, okay, that was a totally fruitless search. So still looking for her. And I don't know how many people did find her this week. The Quicksilver will be here tomorrow. Yes, I am very much looking forward to that. Jamie, I forgot about CollectorCon. Busy day. I miss Booker. Really, he was like the only thing that sold out. And man, this is one of those cases where I had to put all my hoping and wishing and praying for a white chase version of Booker because I love those white flames. That attire was so cool. And I felt like that really symbolized solo run Booker T. I know he rocked the black, he rocked all the Harlem Heat colors, but to me, that was like his definitive solo gear. So I'm really hoping that by some miracle, that's the one I get. Otherwise, I'm going to be the guy that the Walmart crew goes, oh, there goes that man again. No, mama, there goes that man again. Blades are only Quicksilver for me. They've got some more stuff dropping tomorrow. I don't really remember what it is, but I was like, oh, okay, we've got some more stuff coming. Rick Cage. Toy Biz was in the He-Man's Woman Haters Club with Alfalfa and Spanky, taking me way back. That's funny. Lefty Denies, BK, Jeff, and the crew. What's up, Lefty? Hope all is well for everyone. Doing solid, my man. How about you? G Brew with the fire. Marvel Legends Phoenix figure of the year. Marvel Legends Dracula, Mystery Minis Ghidorah, Destroya. Yeah, okay. Yeah. DH, Mothra, X-Men 97 pins, Slimer pins, Zatanna statue. Which one? In a Bloodstorm? It was meh. I gave her to my niece. I'd really like to see a Factor X line. I don't know if if Hasbro will ever go that deep, but I kind of would dig that whole set. And I know Bloodstorm showed up in the modern day MCU, a Marvel Comics universe, but I want her from her original appearance. So hopefully we'll see that. John Morrissey. What's up, John? Merry New York Comic Con weekend, Jeff in chat. I know I'm starting to get a little bit excited after seeing a few reveals. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But now it's like, what are you going to show us? What are we going to get? Put my Cody Rhodes. So New York Comic Con. What do you want to talk about? David Thanos. Jalen, no way, man. I got me 4 bookers. Hopefully one's a chase. If you still need them by then, let me know. My man, David Thanos, coming through as always for the community here. Felix Guerrero. Hey, Jeff in chat. What's up, Felix? A lot of good reveals today. There were like a lot. Good stuff. New Jack City. We're like living through a modern day New Jack City. And it won't stop. Let's see here. let me do this Blake one. Then I'll go back to your question. Blake Tarpley, nothing came in but tonight from Amazon. My Godzilla Marvel Comics hardcover omnibus is arriving soon. Very cool. The very first comic from 1978 I got when I was 5 years old. Godzilla number 10 versus Bigfoot. Bigfoot or Bigfoot? That's cool. I never read that Godzilla book. Now, I assume since you bought it, you must really dig it. Or has it been a case where you think from your childhood memories that it's still awesome and it might not hold up? Let me know what you think. Yes. 80s is still doing videos. I don't know. Maybe maybe we got too raunchy for him. I don't know. But maybe he'll show up tonight. We'll see. DJ Jedi's here. Loud Figure Files crew. What it do? What's up, man? How are you? John, thank you for the reminder. I wrote it in early version of notes and then promptly forgot to put it down again. Let's go to Pulse because they've got so many exciting things coming up, and I'm like really ecstatic about one thing, as you can imagine. We don't have the timer because this is not a HasLab project, which I really appreciate because this is what we absolutely need Hasbro, specifically the Marvel Legends brand, to do. Start to pivot away from that HasLab model, just do bigger figures and get us excited about them that way. There's a way for them to go. And I think, and I'm really hoping the Dragon Man sales show that that is indeed the case, that people are excited. And yeah, we're going to have to wait a whole year, basically, just like if he were a HasLab. But this is exciting. And I feel like people are not going to be so, dude, I put out $300, I put out $250, and I'm not getting this figure till 16 months later. This is cool. This is fine. Charges when it comes. So again, the absolute last day to order this Marvel Legends Dragon Man figure that I think really represents a nice change in the status quo from what Hasbro, the Marvel Legends team, was doing is tonight. And if there are other ones, if you kind of have an interest, I'm definitely not in that whole mindset of, well, buy something you don't really care about in the hopes that they'll give you something later on. That was the DC Mattel Classics subscription model. Well, if you buy this lame figure, hopefully we'll get around to those rogues that you're looking for or more legionnaires. So I'm really excited about this. I think the price is pretty fair given what we've seen with some of these other deluxe figures and the fact that we don't have to jump through any hoops to get this Dragon Man figure. So definitely be on the lookout. If you're interested, tonight is the cutoff. I think 11:59, right up for them. So don't let the clock strike midnight before you get this figure if you're so inclined. Timberland, understand. Let's see here. Let's go to the my most exciting news, my most exciting news, but the news that I was really ecstatic to see, even though Halloween didn't fall on a weekend, my birthday does. And because of the leap year, it's not Saturday. I've got to wait a whole other stretch before I get a Saturday birthday, but it is on a Sunday. And hopefully my Niners can come through and destroy the Cowboys. That'd be a great birthday present for me. But just in case that doesn't happen, I have a little bit of other excitement to look forward to outside of my early morning run to wherever, maybe Ollie's, where I can find some good stuff cheap. Because Hasbro Pulse is bringing it back again. Pulse Premium 1027, aka my birthday celebration day. I love the fact they're even doing it on a Sunday. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Hasbro, for recognizing my birthday, or just, your whole address and all that good stuff. Either way, I'll take it. So we're going to get some more previews of more figures. I'm very excited because it's like, oh, cool. What are we going to see? What are we going to get? What are we going to pre-order? That's exciting as always. The Hasbro Pulse Premium 1027 event is back. You're invited to a special virtual event packed with exciting product reveals, content updates, and more from some of your favorite brands. Join us on Sunday, October 27th, at noon on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel for an exclusive show to celebrate me, our amazing Hasbro Pulse Premium members. So, of course, if you're a Pulse Premium member, you're going to get a link to see it. If not, you're going to have to wait around till some of your favorite YouTubers write the recap and put everything out there for you. So, and as always, I think if you're considering getting a Pulse Premium membership, This is an awesome time of year to do so. Not only to get these reveals early from Pulse Premium 10/27 day, but Black Friday is just around the corner, and Hasbro always does a big rollout of stuff, roll out on a Black Friday or that time of year. And they may even do a December one. It typically lasts for about 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, where they're just rolling out stuff and great savings. If you're a Pulse Premium member, that sale alone will pretty much pay for your $50 membership, because you get free shipping on anything. So there's an impulse $9.99 purchase. You don't have to go, what am I going to get to 35 or hit this $99 free shipping threshold. You won't have to worry about that. It comes right away to you, which is awesome. And I really appreciate that. And this Pulse Premium deal, 35% off, and you can get a ton of stuff even cheaper in a lot of cases than some of the other websites when they have a big sale. And they tend to have a lot of good stuff like early in the year that you've been kind of, I don't have the money for right now. Now's the time to pounce. I'm looking at that Cobra SMS set because I feel like that's one that's going to be on sale. What other GI Joes, maybe some of those early retro figures will start popping up. Probably not the stuff that just dropped in the last 2 months, but a little bit beforehand. Great time to get on it. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's happening. This is my clear favorite time of year. Football season's rolling through. I got my birthday. The leaves are turning all these amazing colors. We got Black Friday. We got Thanksgiving. We got Christmas. So much fun stuff. So looking forward to it. And of course, any cool news I'll be sharing with you all. As always, we got some more news here on the membership front. Ryan Daly's joining the party. Ryan, my man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Jay Woods, thank you for joining the party, becoming a member. You can see all the exclusive stuff. I'm trying to make sure there's always some new content for you members on there, so you guys can get some extra stuff, get some stuff early, and then just help me come up with some ideas for the show. And Tom Finn, 2018, thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. You rock, my man. How does one become a channel member? There should be a little icon that says join, like Darth Vader. Join us. So you can just hit that and it'll give you all the information. Thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. I do appreciate it. All right, so let's see here. What else have I missed while I was rambling on about Pulse 1027? I hate DHL. Yeah, they take a long time to get stuff to us, don't they? Rick Cage, I got Female Samurai by Bro Toys from 5K Toys in the mail today. Rick Cage, what do you think? You digging the Female Samurai? Brian, what's up? I plan on getting all the Strange Tales wave except Dracula. I'd rather have it. Me too. Guess I have to find Blackheart's arm elsewhere. This is that time where it's probably good to pounce, take a look on eBay, see what they're going for. And since I just mentioned it, why don't we do that together and see what these Blackheart Build-A-Figure Blackheart BAF. Let's just try BAF. Let's see if that shows much of anything. That's yeah, these prices are already funny. Let's take a stroll together and see what they've got. So right now, 150, and that's a little excessive. Let's see if there are any worthwhile parts. You can sell your Dracula for $25 and get that money back. So it looks like everybody's trying to sell their completed Blackheart for 100, 150. This is pretty solid. You can get this $18.90. So who came with the torso? Bloodstorm. That's not bad. And then it looks like eBay's got a coupon, $10 off $50. So that's not bad if you're trying to get this. And this is a pretty solid assortment of Blackheart pieces. So if you're looking, it's got that arm there too. So is this one of those deals where you get the whole, you have to pick the piece that you want? Yeah, you do. So it's just that I hate those auctions because it gets me so excited. Like, hey, what else we got? But it's just that piece. Let's see, 96. Yeah, I feel like you might do better selling these figures off that you don't want, but this was not bad. 38 for the torso, the tail, and the left arm. Not awful. Was it the left arm you said you wanted or the right arm? And I guess no one wants this left arm. That one's just there for everybody. Which one did you say it was that you were looking for? Now that I'm trying to find it again. What's that arm? Anyway, but there you go. Check eBay because this is the time where people are offloading the stuff they don't want. Some people may actually want the figures instead of the Build-A-Figure. So just a piece of advice. This is the time to jump on it though. Spider-Man, I'm just waiting for Hasbro to ship the Giant Man figures. The anticipation is killing me. Yeah, so I got an email from FedEx. You know, this is a few days after the cutoff for the make sure for the 40th time that you have gotten your address correct with us. And, you know, it's one of those deals like every time I get the email, I'm like, wait, why are you sending me this email? Did I not do it? So, you know, I checked it again. Great, it's coming. And then I got an email from FedEx. Your package is coming. And it did not say the retailer. And I'm pretty sure it was from the address that typically is where Hasbro shipping out their stuff. So I was like, oh, Giant Man's here. Let's get it ready. And it was a Walmart package. And I was like, you know, you're looking for a HasLab size box. And it's like, wait, what is this envelope? They could not have put Giant Man in here. So very mild disappointment. But next week, I'm assuming he's going to be arriving. And then a couple days later, maybe a week later, I have to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with my Dragonfly, where that's going in the G.I. Joe section. But so exciting. Very much looking forward to it. Let's see. Yeah, this is Strange Tales in name only, but I do appreciate more supernatural figures for my shelf right around Halloween. That's a good point. And they actually timed this one right. I mean, can you imagine this came out in like January? That wouldn't have worked. JT the Grind is here. What's up, my man? How are you? James says, I always feel like DHL is a freaking teleporter. Maybe they only use that technology for imports from China. Yeah, man. Roberts. Hey, Jeff. What's up? I got my Outsider set. Sweet. And 2 indie figs on sale from Amazon. Professor Indy and Temple Indy. Nice. Also some Delta 17. Great figures. Very much a throwback to old school G.I. Joe. Very nice. I need to get that order in for the Outsiders because I'm going to feel really stupid if I don't have Hall and Nash and Ultimate Edition for them because I've got both Ultimate Edition Razor Ramones and it is heavenly actually having a Razor Ramon figure who can do the Razor's edge without some fiddling and ridiculous gimmicks and rubber bands to keep them together. It's really solid. So I'm really happy about that. Now we got to get the other ones. Plus, everyone I see posting pictures of him has Scott Hall doing that hand and in that face, the head sculpt. I love that. That's really cool. I always love that taunt. David Thanos got me 4 Bookers. Booker! 4 Superman and a sexy Lexi Ultimate. The total package. Yeah, those were pretty much my orders. Because I mean, you needed. You can't trust. I mean, Booker was the one. I'm like, yeah, I don't need Hack. I don't need this version of British Bulldog. If I find him in stores, I'm not going to hunt him down, but I will get him if I see him in stores. And Kane, I mean, I've got the Ultimate Edition Kane. I don't really feel the need to get all the other slight variations. I'm good with that Ultimate Edition Kane. That was great. Omega 579, you got Marvel Legends Phoenix at Target for 25. Quicksilver tomorrow. You had a great week of Marvel Legends. Yeah, I was looking all the time, checking early in the morning while I was getting up for work. Let's see. Do we have it? No. Marvel Legends Phoenix mysteriously popping up, ready to purchase. It's hard. So disappointing. Glenn Miller, what's up, Glenn? I just got the Strange Tales wave. I really wanted the Blackheart upgrade. I feel like a lot of people did. Tom Finn, the articulation or lack thereof on Lockjaw doesn't bother me at all. Right. I don't think he's right. I mean, it's a dog. And the most that I've ever seen him do, even in cartoons, is like jumping up on characters, which I feel like that figure can do just fine. I mean, he is not going, whop, whop, whop. He's not doing any of that. He's just chilling and teleporting. It's like he's like the easiest lazy character we've ever seen. And I'm fine with it. I'm happy to finally get a Lockjaw figure for Marvel Legends. They'll make an Ultimate Booker. I'm waiting. You know, JT the Grind, I know because the cupboard is looking real bare right now for them in terms of characters to do. I feel like when they get to Ultimate Booker, we're probably gonna get the twist, maybe that earlier. They've got a head sculpt for him now. And I feel like that's the one they're gonna put like an NWO shirt on him, and I'm not your boy toy. That joint was so funny. I'm not your sucker. If you haven't seen Booker T's Heartbreak Kid theme parody with the NWO, you gotta watch it. It is classic. Really funny stuff. Jalen, yes, the white gear is my favorite, particularly for solo Booker. Ha! You said it as a type. Exactly. I mean, and I'm still mad I haven't found a blue Harlem Heat because, the one that they gave us with the red is fine. And I'm not upset that I didn't get the black or the blue, but I definitely got to get this white one for Booker. I mean, I got to get that. Now, if they had done Harlem Heat with newer bodies instead of using that just poorly moving Batista torso that they gave Stevie Ray, I'd have been out there searching for him a little bit more diligently. But it was just like, I'm going to be disappointed when I start trying to pose Stevie Ray. Do I care? He's going to be on the shelf most of the time. But when I pull him out for a little tag team posing action against the Ultimates editions of the Outsiders, I'm going to start to feel and notice it a little bit more. But whatever. It didn't get on sale. I know that sale was here today, gone tomorrow. Actually, if you have your receipt and a screenshot, you can get that price match because they did change that price all the time. David Thanos, I feel like white gear bookers. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you because I feel like this is gonna be one of their hardest ones to find. And between all their Monday Night Wars waves, they've been really harder than I would have liked them to be to find in the stores. There's always like this one straggler, the Triple H and the red and black tights. And I feel like they've already done that figure so many times. They're like, yeah, who cares about this particular look? The Undertaker, the Hogan, those were the ones from that first wave. I don't know if I ever saw Scott Hall, but it's just like, it's really frustrating. So hopefully they get that stuff together because it's no fun if I can't get these figures. Big Troy's Collectibles. What's up, Big Troy? How are you? 1216 Anarchist is here. Good evening, everyone. What's up, man? How are you? Just ordered my retro Quicksilver. Can't wait to get them so I can complete my original Brotherhood. Which version of Scarlet Witch are you putting with your original Brotherhood? Because that, I mean, she's gonna have that massive crown for me to be that original Brotherhood. I mean, that thing was massive. She looked like she should be walking like this. But I want to get that again for the original look. And I almost feel like I need the original X-Men now since we're so close to having the original Brotherhood. And I'm just like, all right, well, this is clearly going to be Cap's kooky quartet Quicksilver, which leads to all kinds of problems that Blake mentioned with his question of the week. It's like, do I need another Captain America figure? Probably. What's up with that Secret Wars version? With the crazy smile. So we'll see. TJ Jedi just got a bunch of those Marvel Legends Spider-Verse wave. Oh, they're already here now? Miguel O'Hara, Indian Spidey, Spider Punk, the Prowler Miles in particular is sick in hand. Pics don't do it justice. They look really fun. So I'm glad to hear they delivered. That's cool. Wait, we got this squared away. I need to make sure that I reference this. David, Tom Fid 2000. My man just became a YouTube member. Thank you so much for all the support. It is sign it up to become a channel member. Hopefully you'll appreciate and enjoy all the extra content, including giveaways. I got the actually, I'm probably going to do another giveaway on there really soon. So be on the lookout for that, channel members. Be on the lookout. It's coming soon. Where was I? Let's see. Where did I go? There I go. Okay. There I go. There. Because I saw that you were a channel member. I was like, wait a second. I got to make sure I do this now. David Thanos says, crazy how they show the Priest and Rock Ultimate on ringside, but no Muda. Give me Muda. Oh, where they put these? These are up already? Is this on their Instagram or on their deal? Let's see. Oops. That's not Instagram. All right, let's see here if I can go quickly to search. Ringside Collectibles. There we go. So they got the pictures up. Rock. The final boss. Doesn't. Oh, I see. So they've got the first look. I mean, I'm excited about getting this final boss. It's wild to me because it was like for so long I was not rocking with this current modern day WWE, and then with this whole WrestleMania and the build for that, I'm like, yes, bring it on. Did they show? Looks like we got the Jade Cargill, at least a little bit looking. That's pretty cool. I think she's a very easy figure for them to make. And it actually looks like she has some muscles and abs. That's great. That's something they have not been doing very well with these figures. So that's exciting. So hopefully they'll give Rhea Ripley that treatment, a wrestler with muscles. I don't know why they were doing the old DC classics. Look at my skinny arm. It's wild. All right, let's see here. Roberts. Jada Scooby Doo. I'm excited for. Believe no, I do believe it because I was excited to see the first one. Jibru, I was very unimpressed with that Bloodstorm. The articulation is terrible. Torso sculpt was utterly fantastic, as were the head sculpts, but the rest of the figure was sucky reuse. Niece loved it though. Well, there you go. It's always good to get Uncle points. Jay Woods, what's up? Evening Figure Files fellows. Nice. Love that alliteration. I have to check with Jace. I am positive Chief did not, though. All right, Blake says he fights a Bigfoot that grows to Godzilla size. Godzilla face Red Ronin. Oh, he did. And showed a simple but great classic art. That sounds fun now. Sign me all the way up, Blake. Gee, bro, I have one of those old Marvel Godzilla comics. He got shrunk down and fought a rat. That issue was my introduction to Dum Dum Ducking, by the way. That sounds so fun. Okay, I'm all about it now. Jalen, I got to say hello to the bad guy over the weekend, Ultimate Scott Hall, and Falcon and Quarrel just showed up today. I'm trying to see if you meant to say bad guy or the bad guy. Did you not get the Ultimate Nash? Because I know they break them up sometimes. What do you think about Falcon? Check out my new makeover, ladies. Hello, ladies. And Quarrel, she looks pretty interesting. I just don't know what I would have done with her in my collection. Vintage Bob. I hate how they painted Dragon Man's wings orange. They've never been orange. That means a repaint for me. It's relatively easy one, I hope. Maybe they'll fix it with all this time to go. Snake Eyes. Happy early birthday, Jeff. I will take it. Thank you, Snake Eyes. The pre-order gods are not in my favor. What happened? You think you got all four of the regular bookers? Brian says, I hope the Transformer reveals are a lot better than those repaints they showed last time. I try not to get too worked up about Transformers reveals. It's like, oh great, they've got a G1. Maybe we're gonna see Devastator this weekend. That could be cool. I mean, they were mentioning in their last live stream that we might see him. So maybe we'll actually see him in hand this weekend. Those outsiders are too sweet. I always love doing that. It's like annoying out of people. Yes, I put it in the same category of short run lines like the Shogun Warriors. That was fun. Oh, Herb Trimp drew it. See, you've already said enough for me. I am sold. Membership is contagious. I love it. I hope everyone gets the fever for their memberships. Jibber, New York Comic Con would be a great opportunity to reveal a big barter and Mr. Miracle 2-pack. Todd, want to get on that? Todd! I mean, Todd's doing his thing. I mean, the dude is putting out some stuff I was not expecting. And I gotta talk. I gotta speak on it, as Conan would say, about some of this ill feelings to Todd McFarlane's figures. Because I'm really, I was like, I'm not getting this line. I'm just gonna get DC main effects, but he keeps putting out more stuff. I'm like, well, I'm interested in that too. And he's not slowing down, which I appreciate it. Jay Woods, first time being a VIP or anything. This might break a law or two. We're gonna break them together, Jay. Welcome to the party. Ryan says all the popular kids are members, so I had to join. Come on in. It is good. Henry G's here. Hey Jeff, what's up, Figure Files crew? What's up, Henry G? Having a little trouble with the YouTube app, but I'm here. Glad to see you. We are rocking, just talking about, a little bit of stuff. We haven't gotten into anything. I'm just shooting the breeze, and somehow 40 minutes have already passed. What's up with Todd giving us Mr. Terrific with a red sea mask? That was from the new 52 era. Let's see here. So I know I was like, hey, I thought for sure we're going to see that. Let me jump ahead because I was like you, like, yo, what's up with this red? So when they did a solo title for Mr. Terrific, when they were like, here's a whole new take on the universe, and I was come the end of that old DC universe, I was not happy with a lot of things they were doing. That Cry for Justice, Justice League, Green Arrow crossover made me pull a Homer Simpson, just like, or Brian Ballin Joker. What are they doing? It was so bad. So I wasn't necessarily fully against the idea of a reboot, but I was kind of like, yeah, y'all need to fix all these messes that you've made. And Mr. Terrific getting his own solo title was a kind of a cool idea. And to mix it up to make it really easy to see, they gave him a red tee. And, of course, it was short-lived. It was done. And I was like, why are you doing this version, Todd? But Todd comes through with us with his Platinum Edition chases. I'll talk about the rest later, but here you go. To calm your worries and your fears, we do have the classic JSA version of Mr. Terrific. And I can't quite tell with the jacket sleeves, if they have fair play on the sides. That would be a kind of an essential thing to omit. But I'm really happy that we have a removable jacket. I think that's very cool. And Mr. Terrific is one of the best new characters. And I know he is way removed from being new, but I really enjoy his character. I think he's such a great addition to the upper tier of main heroes that they don't have to. He's so amazing and so great because all this stuff. He's just a really good addition. So hopefully we'll see the rest of that jacket, but we're going to get a Mr. Terrific the way you and I both want. So I'm very happy about that. eBay is flush with Blackheart left arms. What's up with nothing on the jacket? So, okay. So there is nothing on the jacket. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping. Yeah, that I don't know. I may have to find somebody who can tape or make the siding for that. Because, yeah, I mean, that is something that I would like to have seen on a Mr. Terrific figure. Is there anything on the back of it? I think he got so preoccupied doing this that he forgot that people actually want the Mr. Terrific fair play. I wonder how hard that would be to do. Because I'm like, it's missing. I do appreciate the fact that he's got a soft goods leather jacket. I mean, what are the odds of that? So here's the other one. You can see the paint job is definitely different to match up with the card art. Give it up for Todd actually doing that for a change. But yeah, I would have liked to see fair play on that. That's not fair, Todd. And it's definitely not fair to Flair. The left arm. Thank you. Great. Okay, so we're all covered there. And again, shout out to Tom Finn 2000 for becoming a YouTube member. Appreciate it. Snow Glare. That Mr. Terrific gives me 90s image vibes, especially with the yelling face. Yeah. That was every cover, wasn't it? Randall G. What's up, Randall? Hey, Jeff. Was able to order Superman 78 and Lightning Lad will be here Monday. That was quick. Super Powers Wave 9 is shipping now. Order the JSA 3-pack. Got Studio Series Optimus in. Got E2 Robin and Joker in. Wait, the Joker's in now too? Todd stuff always hit so fast. And it was crazy. He showed off the Lightning Lad toy shiz posted on his Instagram. It's already here. Crazy. And another thing I just got to give up to Todd for is the commitment out of nowhere. for the Super Powers line. And these 3-packs that he's doing are really cool. We got 3 more members of the JSA. I really love that head sculpt for Alan Scott. That's great. Our man always looks weird with the non-blacked out shading of his hood when it's just all yellow like that. It's like, what is wrong with this? That's how it should look, but no one really drew it in those, they drew it that way. They did the Captain America mask on there with the black all up in there. Starman looks really good too. So very excited about this. And I keep going. I need to get into this line. And he keeps putting out more figures that makes it a lot harder to resist. David Thanos. I got both Ultimate Canes and from the vault with the hardcore belt. No more Canes for me. That's what you say. Blake Tarpley, Tom Finn 2018, Ryan Daly, Jay Woods. Wow. Nice, you guys. Welcome to the fam. Says Jameline. Magical Prime Phoenix has been as elusive as Invisible Donatello in my ear. She is just, it's been so bad. So bad. I was like, oh man, this is no good. No bueno. Jay Woods, I received notification that my Mayfax Daredevil and Marvel Legends Odin are shipping soon. I feel like a little kid on Christmas Eve. It's very exciting, right? AJ, I'm apparently getting 2 retro Cobra Troopers that I forgot I pre-ordered. Really getting tired of the lack of notices from Pulse. Yeah, that was, well, I mean, the thing that's also bad. Actually, I feel like there was something. It was something lately that I did get the warning from them. Did it show up in your spam folder by any chance? Because I do get those emails like, hey, you might have forgotten this, but 6 months ago you pre-ordered this thing. So yeah, I know that pain where it's like, whoa, what's this charge? So yeah. Were you excited about getting the retro Cobra Troopers, by the way? There you go, Jay. Retro Robo so upset right now that I couldn't get the Chris Reeve Superman. I really dislike these limited production runs on figures these days. Does that have to be the case for you, Retro? Let's see. Let me check really quickly. One of my affiliates, Entertainment Earth. Let's check. I got the cool photos up, but let's do a quick check. Still available. You can pre-order them right now. Add to cart. And view card is right there. So you don't have to miss out. And again, they have their new flat rate shipping, $7.95. So you can get this gorgeous Christopher Reeve fellow right here, Superman. And I know not everybody's loving articulation, the way the joints are cut up. And I know some other companies have done better versions, and I hate the cuffs. I'm with y'all on the cuffs. That's not great. Don't understand why these boots have paneling whatsoever. They're not great, but I mean, man, we got the rest of it. It's so many people are like, yo, dude, this is when he was putting together his Fortress of Solitude. This is the shard that Jor-El gave him. And it's like, thank you. I appreciate it because I was, from that one package picture, I could not make it out. But here we go. That's what that is. It is feel kind of weird to not have anything else with the Fortress of Solitude associated with it, but there you go. And we got our slightly different Superman head sculpt, which is like, okay, cool, I guess. It's slightly more angry or angrier head sculpt. I'm fine with it. Now, people were talking about a platinum edition, and I haven't seen it yet. Again, loving that Todd is doing the cloth capes. That's really awesome. And so there's the different head sculpt. So we can see if I can appreciate this difference anymore. Not really. I just love the fact that he's throwing these capes in and not going, oh, this is just impossible. I can't do it. I can't make it work. And he is making it work. And you can still get this figure. You don't have to be subject to limited production runs. It's still available for you, Retro Robo. So go get him. David Thanos, man, that Booker skit was funny. Booker, yeah. I mean, that joint was hilarious. He's really funny, though. He's done some, like when he was doing the whole King Booker thing, he had me crying with some of those skits. Randall G. Saw the new leaked McFarlane list with 6-inch Super Friends. Classic Dr. Fate. Nice. Ordered Ultimate Lex Luthor. Saw Blue Stevie Ray. Oh, didn't know you needed it. I'll look for both for you. Thank you. Gosh, I can't believe you actually saw that. Man, that's amazing. Because my area is there. Gosh, the Monday Night Wars section is bereft of talent outside of the Triple H and the eye rolling Rock. And I've seen him so many times. As the Outsider 2-pack, you're talking about a Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Yes, it is. So there you go. Let me show you guys what I did pick up this week. Sorry. He was right and just right out of range. And I was like, let's show him. So we're talking about wrestling figures again. I saw this guy and I saw he had the USA tights. I was like, got to go. Not tights, pants. Got to get this Chase version of the Sandman. And I got to figure out if I can just throw some red dye on this shirt. Because I really feel like he was rocking basically a red shirt with these USA pants. That's like my favorite edition run of Sandman. After he and Woman stole the title from the franchise and he was fighting Cactus Jack in Florida during those tapings. Great times. Love that. So happy to get the Chase version. I'm still going to keep the other one that's en route from Amazon, but I was hoping that I would actually get this one and really excited to see him. And by the way, Targets have a bunch of Ultimate Edition figures in stock. Let me see if I can pull up the picture that I took while I was there. I was very like, oh, you guys have a ton of figures. I just took videos. I'll post them soon. But yeah, they had Jay Uso. Yeet. They had Gunther, the Ring General, and they had Rock and Batista. And who's the other one? No Cody Rhodes, no Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. So it was really weird. And on the what is that? The side display that they have, I know there's a better term for that. They had Roman Reigns and they had Bianca Belair. None of those figures were in there. So it was really weird. But yes, very exciting. Tom Finn, I had to go to the YouTube website. The join button wasn't coming up. Oh, that's weird. Okay. That's interesting. I got to figure out what's up with that. Now I'm trying to see why your name does not have it anymore. Okay. Vendoom, the retro card Cobra Commander came as well as Raptor. Haven't taken them off card or out the box yet. Very exciting. Yeah. And the Steiners are not there yet, right? Because I'm got to get my Steiner line Ultimate Edition figures. That's cool. G Brew, speaking of the OG Brotherhood, where's my mastermind at? Yeah, because I know people have done some really cool customs, but I'm not buying a Mobius to use the head from the 5-pack. I need you all to do that work. And then I can have Mastermind and have him spaz out after Dark Phoenix just totally whoop his mind. Good stuff. Love that, Ryan. Right. Yeah, we need Unis the Untouchable too, Brian. Toe 16 Anarchist. You're totally correct, Jeff. We really need a first appearance Scarlet Witch to complete the Brotherhood and the Kooky Quartet. I'm selling for the Family Matters Wanda for the timing. Yeah, I think that's probably the best one. And she's definitely one that I'm going to have. She's one I've got scattered along my collection in all her different versions. And there's still more costumes of Wanda that I actually need. You mean to tell me the final boss does come with a sleeveless Versace? You better believe it. I mean, dude, oh, great stuff. I am so looking forward to whatever it is they're going to do for War Games. And I know we've got another PLE and probably another one before then. But, oh, man, War Games could be really exciting. Ryan, I've been showing my 7-year-old Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes the last 2 weeks before school. It's a proud day when your kid says his favorite Avengers is Black Panther. That's because they did such an awesome job on Black Panther on that show. And I am rewatching it right now, too. I am on the episode where Wonder Man is formed. And I feel like that is the only thing. If I was to go searching really high and low with a slight grape, is that Wonder Man didn't have his cool costumes, pick any of them, and they just went with the boring ionic energy version. It's like, I mean, yes, he did have that look. That's accurate, but man, he's got so many cool costumes. And they did have the green and red for like a hot second. And I just wish they had done that whole episode with him in that look. But yeah, show's awesome. I'm hoping I say your name correctly. Edgardo Gonzalez. Did you hear Justice Body Ventura signed a Legends deal and Jacqueline now? Now we can finally get a WWE Elite or Ultimate Edition. Yeah, Jacqueline is definitely somebody who warrants getting a figure, and hopefully they use the muscular. I don't know how they're gonna. I guess maybe they could use the Molly Holly, who's short in the torso and the legs, and give her jacked up arms, because and she could also manage Harlem Heat for a second too. So we got that going for us. But yeah, I am very excited about Jesse the Body Ventura. I don't even know which way to I mean, him as an Ultimate Edition, just in commentator gear, could be really fun because they could go with all these different hair pieces for him. That would be really exciting. They could go with all these different shirts. I guess we could just give him like leather or leopard pants, and then just mix and match, give him the boa, give him a jacket. They could have a lot of fun doing Jesse as an Ultimate Edition figure. And then I think an Elite with him in wrestling mode is fine. We don't have to do a lot because him as a commentator was where the money was at. Jay Wood says, let's smash that like button, folks. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, Jay. Robert, Jeffrey, I've always wondered who that pick is over your left shoulder. It seems to all up. Let's see here. So it is a glare. So the problem is it's a lenticular image. Let's see here if I can do anything. No. I'm trying to think if anything can block the glare without me taking it off. So it's Anakin Skywalker. And if the light were to hit a certain way, if you moved a certain way, it would turn into Darth Vader. And so the Anakin has the clone troopers, Darth Vader, and the lightsaber shift up too. It's really cool. So the Darth Vader has the stormtroopers, Anakin has the clones, and of course, you all can't appreciate any of the movement because of the light. But yeah, that's what's behind me. Retro Robo Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes is so good. I want them to do a revival, a la X-Men 97. Yes, just make it so. Because geez, that show is the best. Robert's with me. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes is my favorite. We need a line of these. Yes, I'm like working on the list right now. Let's see where I'm at. Here's the list at this point. And this is, I just added Wonder Man, so many other characters and figures that we need. So absolutely, for sure, I would be all up on buying all those figures. Retro Robo, yes, sir. I had a guy on eBay make me a custom of Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket, and the Wasp. Love them. And I feel like if, the movie crew had watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes, they would have had a greater appreciation for Giant Man as Hank Pym instead of Scott Lang. Gosh. Whew. G-Brew, it'd be great if Todd would do a release of that Starfire. Cry for Justice was so awful. Every single issue had a character say justice. It was dumb. So many reasons it was dumb. Gosh, that was one where I was like, whew, y'all are just blowing it here. Jamie, I didn't get Nash. I might, but I just had to get Hall. I've wanted him for a while. I haven't actually opened the Joes yet, but they're looking pretty great. Good deal. You gotta let me know when you do, though. I'm all for new characters and new versions of foreign and obscure characters and classified. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that works for them. And they can get away with it because like every time they do, the figure is really awesome. Ryan Daly, I like the idea of a Mr. Terrific solo, but they promoted him as the world's third smartest man. As flexes go, that's pretty lame. It was like, who's number 1 and 2? I guess they didn't want to go like, let's not go. Let's give him something to work for. Now, if you want to read a book about the world's smartest man, check out Prodigy. And now it's on Dark Horse, being put out as part of the Miller World books. Edison Crane, so good. They already have 2 volumes right now. The third one is out, and it's really, really good. And I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but you want to read a book where it's like the main character is a combination of James Bond and Q, definitely check out Prodigy Good stuff. So is the black mask Terrific of Platinum? I know, because it's kind of weird because you really can't say the blackface Mr. Terrific. It's like, yes, that's the platinum version. I'm liking the import style faceplates too, Green Man. That's something cool that he's starting to do. And I know a lot of people hate it, and they hate what Todd's doing. Why didn't he make these figures 6-inch to be compatible with Marvel Legends? But he keeps changing what he's doing. I mean, he started off with bogus single joint elbows, added those double joint articulation points that we wanted to see. And then it was, hey, dude, do more than Batman and Superman. We're getting Ragman as a figure and Clock King on our shelves, cloth capes. Now he's doing face plates. I mean, the dude is stepping up to the challenge of how can he continue to evolve this line. So absolutely. Interesting that Hasbro and McFarlane are doing the faceplates like Figure Arts and Amazing Yamaguchi. I mean, that's what you do. You see what the competition is doing and you do it. And in their case, it's cheaper than them. Oh man, that concept art with Wanda and Quicksilver, and they had some X-Men love in there too. Ugh, so frustrating. Zion Collectibles, what up, Jeff? What's up? How are you? Hopefully you're having a good Thursday. Oh man, that sucks about the jacket. They gave him the dumb new 52 tattoos. I wonder if some of our because whoever does is gonna make a killing. I'm never taking that jacket off because he never did when he was in JSA. And I'm not even gonna worry about those tattoos. Jada did come out of nowhere the past few years and got me added to that. yeah. I just opened Fireman from Mega Man. And I can't wait to get more of those evil robots. DJ Jedi, I was highly intrigued by the news of McFarlane Mr. Terrific. Might get relegated to clearance by the fair play isn't on the sleeve. It's not, but I feel like because that's going to be the platinum version, you might want to get it and just, as I feel like that red face one is, that's going to be the one that hits deep clearance. Edgardo, hopefully we get a Jesse Body Elite or Ultimate Edition. I hope we get both. I mean, he's definitely one that warrants more than just one of those deals. Randall, Superman is also up for pre-order on GameStop. Just saw him. Yeah. GameStop comes through with their pre-orders too. They're not rushing through and selling out them so fast. So that's very cool. Retro Robo. Oh, wow. Just checked Todd's site, but going to the Entertainment now. Thanks, Jeff. Don't forget the code LOUSMF to help you out. Brian P. Probably the Superman 3 Angry Head. Yeah, it looks like it has a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow there. Green Man, I'm baffled by the boots. Yeah, I mentioned that on the video where they showed him. Was like, why the cuffs? Why these boots? I mean, that Superman is one you could just keep milking out and people would buy it. You no need to reuse parts with this figure. I do. I need some other people to actually talk about their figure. Mine is in the review pile still. Excuse me, John. Why do I pre-order Marvel Legend figures throughout the year, each several weeks apart from others, only to have them all arrive at once? I got 4 cases delivered from Hasbro this week. You cleaned up, John. What all did you get from them? David Thanos. It looks like the platinum Superman is the evil Superman. The head is evil Superman. Evil. Nice. Superman 3 is underrated. And I know that's the popular one. There's no Lex Luthor. Who are these lame villains? I really like that movie. I like because it's just different. They go to Smallville, and before Smallville got run to the ground by the show. And I don't know. It was a different, nice change of pace. Jalen, Booker T is hilarious. King Booker Black Snow. He's the best. Oh, yeah, that's Trick. Are you watching NXT? Because his commentary is really funny. Him and Vic Joseph, they're a good commentating team, too. Omega 579, we need a Gus Gorman from Superman 3. We need a whole wave of the first 3 Superman movies. Don't need to do anything else. Maybe we can do Man of Steel, but no Superman Returns, please. No Quest for Peace. But I mean, he's done Batman and Robin, so maybe we'll get a Teddy Luthor. Is that the kid's name? John Cryer, future Lex Luthor, and the Nuclear Man, just to call it a day. What's Hemingway's daughter who was in that movie, who played this sort of love interest? End cap. Thank you, James. I was like, what is? Well, no, it's not the end cap. It's like the sidekick, because it's like the end cap is here. It's that little slim piece that they have on there. So that's what it is. That's a cool Sandman. I like that better than the Hack figure. Yeah. Yeah. The inclusion of Hack is weird because there's no cool look to him, and he's got us. When he showed up there, he did rock a Sandman DC Comics Vertigo shirt, and I knew we were gonna get that, but I was like, yeah, this is a boring look. And that is a look that's accurate to how he showed up one time, but it's just have him fight your Bam Bam Bigelow. You got your WCW, ECW action going there. But yeah. Love that Sandman. Yeah, we need more ECW guys. The ones who I would really be ecstatic to get. And I just want Taz to get fed up and go, I'm done with you, Tony Khan. Go and get an Ultimate Edition Human Suplex Machine, brother, of Taz. Because, man, he would benefit so much from that articulation. But my 2, maybe my 4 that I really want to see, and I'm just like, how is this even going to work out? How is this going to be possible? How is that possible? Is Public Enemy and New Jack and Mustafa, the gangsters. Because we've already got a D'Lo Brown, so I've got the third man, but I don't have the others yet. Randall G was supposed to get the Outsiders 2-pack yesterday, but FedEx has screwed my order up. That's not great. Got Batman Resurrection novel based on Batman 89 movie. Have you been reading the DC Batman 89 sequels? They've been really good. I definitely recommend them. 1216 Anarchist, please someone give us a season 3. Disney, give us a season 3. My kid liked Wonder Man because of the Ionic energy. So, I mean, I would not be upset getting that version where I could put him with my Perez Busick era Avengers. But on the show, it's like, oh man, he's got so many colorful, goofy, wacky looks. Just throwing together Christmas colors for no good reason because Wasp is like designing like this. Oh man, that'd been a great figure to get. Hopefully, we'll still get him. Hey, listen, you know my thoughts on this. This guy's one of my favorite characters from that run, and he's got such a unique look, and he would really help break out the Avengers display a little bit more. Triathlon, 3D man, for sure. Absolutely want him in this line. Van Doom, I was actually able to my surprise, order Lightning Lad. Shocked. Nice. See, I love a good pun. Ryan, it's a crime how long it took the MCU to get Wasp on screen. She's still never really been with the Avengers. You're right. And watching Earth's Mightiest Heroes, that is like a huge thing of like, yeah, y'all in the MCU, you could have done this because Wasp and Ant-Man and Giant Man and Yellow Jacket are so good on EMH, where it's like, y'all could have been doing this. And yeah, and I thought they did a really good job of Carol on that show as well. I'm coming up, but since you mentioned it, the Mezco reveals, I don't know what the plural Mezco reveals, but let's talk about that Thor, because yes, see him today, courtesy my good friend Preternia, who is on site at Comic-Con taking cool photos. Make sure you're following him if you haven't. But yeah, here's the Mezco Thor, which means he could probably work in pretty well with your Marvel Legend figures. Check out those veiny arms, cloth pants. He's looking pretty solid. Cloth cape for those of you who wanted so. And he's got the swirl in Mjolnir, which is always a great accessory to add on for him. I'm very curious to see his height compared to some other figures, because to me, you've got to have Thor taller than Captain America and Iron Man and every Avenger who's not Hulk or Giant Man. Now, do you think he looks cool, though? Green Man, I got the Outsiders 2-pack. They're not mind-blowing, but they look good. Nice. Patrick P. Jean Grey Phoenix Happy Face head looks good on Power Prince's body. So does Domino's head on Lilith's body. You know, I don't have Lilith yet. So what did you do with the Domino head, though? Curious how that looks. John Morrissey, join the YouTube member party. It's been a good day for channel membership. So be on the lookout for some stuff this weekend. Maybe a premiere for just for you channel members. Now I'll put it back out to the masses later. But thank you, John. I appreciate it. DJ Jedi says Chris Reeve Superman just goes to show how even at this late stage, McFarlane still struggles to convey the basic human body in figure form. He's mighty when the figure has armor or chainmail, though. Jibru, I have an idea or three how Ty can improve his DC line. Big Barter, Mr. Miracle, and Oberon. Also, Granny Goodness, Metron, Orion, Light Ray. Randall, Ultimate Lex, also has faceplates. Need for Tyser to make the new Dr. Midnight from JSA. Which new one? Because they've got another new one now. A Will Payton Starman, Hawkwoman, yes. JSA Hector Hall, Dr. Fate, that would be cool. Mordrew, Eclipso, Valor Monel, Karate Kid. Yeah. Since he's broke the seal on the Legion, there's a huge wish list of Legionnaires I want to see him tackle. Brian P. Hey, listen, I'll take a whole wave, a whole 4-figure wave of Superman 3 characters. So Superman, we just have evil Superman. We have gosh, man, I forgot his name just that fast. Man. It's gonna just drive me nuts. So let me just look up his name since I have IMDb right here. Man, I'm so mad that I forgot his name. And I had it down the other day. What was his name? Of course, Gus Gorman. Let's see. Vera and Ross, that's his name. Laura Lee, her too. I mean, maybe we can make the Build-A-Figure Vera. Gosh, man, that thing was fun. It's called a shipper. Thank you. Because it was like, it's just driving me nuts. That's it. Undercover Colton, what's up, man? How are you? GJ Jedi says Retro Robo. Well, I do have my issues with McFarlane's DC Multiverse line. Chris Reeve Soups is the hero of my time as a kid, so I had to make an exception. I wonder who like today's Christopher Reeve Superman is. Like, was it Robert Downey Jr.? Was it Chadwick Boseman? Chris Evans? Who is it? Because I mean, we don't really have a comparable DC character, so we just throw them all out. Maybe Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, I guess. She was a little bit better, but I'm curious about that. John Morrissey, I got the Blackheart Wave, Odin, Phoenix, Ghost Rider, 6 animated Spidey figs. Nice. The last 3 figs that I needed for the Zabu Build-A-Figure. Yes, so I still need to get that wave. I'm hoping that wave is one that next month is on sale because that's when I'll get them. Except for Cable, She-Hulk, Wong, and Doctor Strange. I think that's it. Just a couple figures, right? David Thanos, we need Raven. Yes. Tommy Dreamer, Stevie Richards, too. Don't forget Disco Stevie or Dancing Stevie or even Big Daddy Cool Stevie. And RVD needs to talk to Sabu. Yes, man. Jeez, he is the most like we need Sabu and we need Shane Douglas. We already got a Terry Funk, but we can't really have like even a subsection display of ECW without franchise and Sabu. Those are the 2 we desperately need. And I would love if they could sign 911. And I know it was just chokeslam, but I'm allowing the chokeslam tonight. Come on, man. Let's get him. And Big D Dudley. I mean, we got the first 2. John, my credit card melted in my pocket. It's been rough, right? I once walked Sandman to 7-Eleven so he could get beer. True story. Did he smash the beer can after he finished it, Jamelin? Randall G. Now he started Legion. Give me more of the classic Legion. Timberwolf, Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl, Shady. Phantom Girl, Starman, Ultra Boy, man, the characters are heroes and villains. Seriously, I mean, he won't get done making the Legion, but I will continue to. Hey Todd, if you do 6 or 7, and the way he puts out figures, it could be so many more. But if you just did 7 or 8 a year, we'd have a real good dent in it in a couple of years. Undercover Colton, I love a classic 3D man. Give me Stingray too. Yes. Right. Jan is so fun in the cartoon. There's no trauma or angst. She just loves being a superhero. Yes, it is so refreshing. It's fun watching her. It's not like, oh gosh, the Wasp is so lame. Nah, she is having a blast. Her team up with Thor when they're fighting AIM and MODOK, they're like, what is this thing? Oh, so good. She's so much fun too. Blake, they got me. I'll buy any classic Marvel figs. So I may have to get that Mezco Thor. The Mayfex one was good, but too small and skinny. Right. Undercover Colton, that classic Thor has me tempted by the fruit of another. David Thanos. Now we need a yeah, we do. I mean, to not get a Christopher Reeve Clark Kent would be a travesty. John Morrissey, Jay Wood, since you joined, I had to follow your lead. I appreciate the positive influences here, guys. Retro Robo. I didn't dig too many of the classic Marvel Mezco figs in the early days, but I have to admit, they've been killing it lately. Yeah, we've got a Cap. We've got Thor now. It's pretty solid. That Dr. Doom comes to mind. True. That is a very good one. Chris Evans. Yeah, I definitely can see that because, he actually crosses through it too. My vote is Ryan Reynolds. Jay, I would say he's probably up there, except for the fact that your kid should be nowhere near Deadpool. So that puts him right off to me. From a culture zeitgeist perspective, probably RDJ's Iron Man. I'm wondering about that too. Tom Holland, maybe. He's probably close on there too. Blake Tarpley. Today's Christopher Reeve, Hero of the Kids, is some social media influencer, I imagine. Maybe Jake Paul. DJ Jedi. Domino Head also looks great on the Lady Shield agent body. Huh. There's this thought too. I wonder if they have any more of those sets. That would be a good one. Green Man. Even in the 90s, Reeves was my Superman. When he passed in 2004, I actually thought Superman died. Right. It felt like that for a bunch of us too. Actually, I think he did smash one of the cans. Nice. Stay on the gimmicks. Did he walk with the Singapore cane to there? That would have been awesome. Yeah, hurt my heart seeing him in the wheelchair doing cameos in Smallville. You know what? I was glad to see him because they managed to work in most of the real, old school throwback characters who played in those roles. So I like that Smallville did that. That was really, really cool. And, it was so like, oh, this sucks, but it's much better than never seeing him again. And I thought it was good to see him at least doing that. Hugh Jackman Wolverine? Maybe so. But I wonder if him, because he's in all those team movies, kind of takes away from him. I don't know. Maybe. David Thanos. I wonder if at 1027 Pulse, woo, they reveal a Deadpool and Wolverine wave. Would love to get a Snipes blade. I wonder if they'll show him this weekend. So one thing for sure, we know they're going to show us at a Comic-Con this weekend. And they've got the display set up to literally tell us tomorrow, get ready. So I may be doing another video tomorrow. We're gonna have some more drops on our friendly muties. Let's see if I can zoom this in a little bit more. So Pulse, Gen Search, yes, make Cerebro, product reveal detected, defined date 10/18/2024. So because they're all around here, people are shaking. I guess we're gonna see, and based on those big gigantic footprints, the odds are pretty good it's going to be a Sin of some kind. But how tall and how big this display space, using my Sherlock deductive reasoning skills, might indicate it's going to be pretty tall. Is this going to be where they get another one of those not quite HasLab, but here you go nuts. Because I wonder if they were to do a, let's say a $90 Sentinel on Hasbro Pulse, how quickly that would sell, how many, because I think that would certainly encourage a lot of army building. Would that work? Would you go and go, oh yes, now it's not a $300 Sentinel, I'll buy $300 Sentinels and go nuts. Maybe I'll buy 4 or 5. It could be really interesting. I'm very intrigued about this reveal. Judging by their footprint, it's going to be pretty massive, and as long as it's not HasLab prices, they could be in business big time with what they reveal on that. Whoa. Will this be a reissue that HasLab Sentinel for X-Men 97 or something new? Gotta assume something new. Because I just, they have not done any of the HasLabs as re-releases or anything. So I'm thinking this is a smaller pared down version. So people who got that HasLab Sentinel don't feel like, well, how y'all gonna do us like this? So I think it's going to be a smaller version, so you can still use that massive HasLab version as your master mold. And it's like, hey, sorry, you missed out, but there you go. There's your master mold. Here are Sentinels that can work with it. So we'll see. And it has been a few days now since I watched X-Men 97. Let's pull them up real fast just to remember what that design was like. I think. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That'll work just fine. And this is a very classic style for them too. So if you're traumatized by a certain episode, don't look. But here you go. That is the very classic looking Sentinel from X-Men 97. If we get that and it's less than 200 or 150, I can imagine some serious dealings with some army building there. Should be great. Randall G, looks like Devastator will be revealed tomorrow or Saturday. I saw a leaked picture. Nice. Randall, awesome. I plan to buy one Sentinel. How many Sentinels do we have? Because I've got several. I've got 5 of various brands. So we'll see here. I get one if it came with an interchangeable master mold head. Maybe it will. Jamlin, if I had a HasLab Sentinel, it would immediately become master mold. If this is a smaller version, I think so. Exactly. I like that on all the time, right? On Wednesdays is you and Chief. On Thursdays is you and me. I was already looking at the Marvel Universe Sentinels to be smaller Sentinels, but they are pretty pricey. They are very pricey. Chris Pratt is also Mario. Yes. It's me, Mario. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. I don't know how that happened, but we talked a lot. We haven't talked about our topic of the week. But real quick, since we've talked about this and it's kind of exciting, let's talk about the Walmart Collector Con. It was pretty exciting and pretty fun. Right away, you can still get Quicksilver, and he will arrive in 2 days, maybe even faster. And we got the retro Optimus Prime, solid. I feel like the price is a little bit much, but whatever. Can you put a price tag on nostalgia? Probably not. Then we got another Transformers collaborative effort, this time with the Mandalorian and one Starfighter, and this looked really cool. I don't know if I remember this existed or was coming, but very fun. I wish I had a space in the display for all these Transformer mashups with all these different properties. This is very cool. And I've done a Ghostbuster one here too. They got the Knight Rider one, got our Mandalorian. So very cool, very fun on that front. And like I said, Quicksilver is available still, and you can add him to your Avengers, your Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. And just watch that retro card for those of you MOC collectors, because Walmart does not care. Let's see, is there anything else from Entertainment Earth? The War of the Rohirrim figures from McFarlane also went up today. Cover Mr. Terrific. Here is the Hot Toys Venom, not attached to any movie or video game. This is their second figure in their comic book base line. The price tag is not cheap, but he's not scheduled to arrive until March 2026. So you got some time to save up the money to get him. This is a really solid figure. You don't need all the tendril heads spiking out. You get your basic one. They've got the classic old school head sculpt. You've got 3 styles of tongues. That's exciting. No doubt makes him very popular. We've got different feet designs as well. So they've got a lot of stuff they've thrown into this Venom figure. And you know, you think of the price tag, why is it so expensive? And then you see all this texture work done to the body. Clearly, they can't use it for anything else. And I love how they did the logo, the symbol. It's not reflecting any of that symbiote pattern. So it's just a smooth white. That looks really, really good. And I mean, this is just, they're really taking it to another level with Hot Toys with their Marvel Comics line, and very exciting stuff. So what you guys think about that reveal? There we go. I wonder how difficult it would be to retool the Giant Man into a Sentinel. Don't tempt me. King Elector, you already have a 14-inch X-Men 97 Titan Sentinel figure. It looks just like the cartoon, they're only $25. I was never able to find them because Ross in my area were selling them for like $7. Everybody gobbled them up here, so I don't have one of those. Brian P already got Quicksilver, but that Bumblebee is tempting too. Seems to be a repaint reissue of the Netflix one. Is it? I thought it was the new one that they just decided to pump back out really quick for all of us. But since I closed that up a little too fast, let's do this. So here it is. Ramjet coming with Bombshell. So we got that going. So we got Gears with that really cool face mask. And here's Bumblebee. I think that's the current one, just with some different transformation bars. Brock Purdy. Oh, let's see. Lex Luger, Ultimate Edition, still available. The Ghost is $30 cheaper, $34.95 cheaper. So not a bad price for that if you've been looking for it. And the other 2 Monday Night Wars figures, Kane, British Bulldog, are still in stock. Masterverse Zodak is there. Hack, he's also here. Lightning Lad is one of the few that actually sold out. So that's really interesting. And the other one that I saw that's sold out is not available. Maybe some more will open up tomorrow. So if you missed out on something, maybe they'll put them back up. Maybe today's allotment sold out. Booker T. So he's not coming until March. So there's still time for them to find some more. But yeah, really interesting that he was one of the few to sell out. David Thanos, I wish that Prime was in the $50 range. I would have pulled the trigger. I just got the Studio Series 1. How much did you pay for him? Because I feel like in a lot of cases, if you're able to take advantage of that Target sale, you got that Studio Series figure for the same price as this retro one. And that math doesn't work out. Jeeber, I wish Hasbro would reuse that retro wave Spidey body. It is criminally underused for as good as it is. Hot Toys Venom looks amazing. I agree, Snake Eyes. Brian, the Walmart one actually looks like a Volkswagen. Studio 686 looks terrible. Also, it's Ram Horn that comes with Bombshell. Thank you. King Elector, what? $7 for that Titan Sentinel? I hate I missed that deal. I don't like that too. I think the problem was everybody who saw him was like, I'll take all of them. And I mean, I don't even know if I'm mad at him for that, because like I had Army build those too. Laura A, I've seen like half a dozen Buzz Lightyear Zerg, maybe 14 inches for $5 at Ross, and remember seeing eBay selling, I think 3 different sizes of Sentinel heads for customs. That would work. Blake, I pre-ordered the Transformers Missing Link CO3 Bumblebee. Is the only difference the head? Cartoon versus toy head? I think so. Don't hold me to that, though. Green Man. Hope Studios learns from Hot Toys designs. The comic looks can look good. It really can. David Thanos, I paid $80 after tax for Prime. Was a 15 off of 80 circle deal. Yes. Love those circle deals. Walmart really needs something like that outside their random clearances because, man, I would shop at Walmart a lot more, especially if they had stuff in stock too. Okay. And let's make sure cover on those. All right. I think that was it before we get into our topic for the night. Okay. That was it. So, as always, I ask you guys, what do you want to talk about? What topics would you like to hear on the show? And Blake was kind enough to go, I've got an idea. This is a really good one. And I was like, that is a great one. I'm going to use it tonight. So we were talking about building your collections up. And he was like, well, how do you build your teams? Is your best team complete? So if you're a 70s, 80s era X-Men collector, are you satisfied with that Hasbro green and yellow Banshee? No. Do you mix old eras and new eras in your teams, classic and modern? Do you mix Toy Biz and Hasbro to complete your team? Are you waiting for that grail figure to complete a team like Banshee? Yes. Do you have to customize figures to complete a team? And so yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what Blake and I want to know. What do you guys do with your teams? I want to turn my Banshee and have him look to the back of the display at this point because everybody else looks great. And that new Banshee in that 3-pack looks amazing. We just need a repaint. I have mostly phased out my Toy Biz figures, but I do have the Mandarin still in the shelf, even though his robe and his weak knees keep him tipping over. More so his weak knees. But yeah, it's been kind of interesting lately because I haven't had to do as much display compromising. What I'm finding myself doing is say like my Toy Biz figures that I already have a enhanced, improved version from Hasbro. I haven't gotten rid of them. I haven't traded them. I haven't put them on eBay. I just put them in their own separate area where it's like, this is a really fun old Marvel Legends collection that I'm going to hold on to because I like the figures. So I'm really curious. What are you all doing with yours? I got this sitting over which you speak at a bin store for $2. Gave it to my niece. She needed someone to fight her X-Men. You are the best uncle. James Ben says, I want to see Weapon Omega and Phyla-Vell. Oh, man. We get Phyla-Vell. I will almost stop complaining about the lack of a brown and yellow suit Beast and a red and yellow Jean Grey. I'm just kidding. I want to keep complaining about them. Brian P. There's a rumor that a green and yellow Banshee is coming very soon. Maybe we'll see it at New York Comic Con or the Pulse reveal. Yo, if they do that on the Pulse 1027 reveal, we're like, yes, you guys are giving me a great birthday present. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll shout me out. We'll see. Lar A. I'd be more than happy to pose my Jada Street Fighter team as their collective winning poses when beating the game on the SNES. I've got, oh, wait, there you go. I've got 3 of them. I got Ryu, and I need to continue building up the rest of the team there. G-Brew, I mix all eras with X-Men based on which figures are my favorite. My main X-Men display is mostly Hasbro, except for Mafex Magneto, Psylocke, and Gambit, and a Toy Biz dupe. Yes. That dupe was great. I'm still mad that I sold him off with Deadpool. David Thanos, I do whatever it takes to complete any of my teams. Whatever it takes. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever it takes. We'll borrow a clip from Civil War for that one. Oh, let's see. Now, there were some. All right, so back to this. Jeff must have an inside joke with himself in regards to the Black Widow using the thumbnail. Yeesh. Blake says she's seen better days. I think she's seen a lot. Brian P says, hey now, I still use that Black Widow on my shield display. Way in the back or right up front. She's seen too much. Glenn Miller says, I'm weird, I guess, because I have more than one copy of certain figures, so they can be displayed with the different teams they were a part of. And I'm finding, Glenn, what I'm doing now is when we get a slightly tweaked version of this character or another one, that old version gets moved into, hey, here's a team that you were a part of. You can sit with them. So that original Hasbro Warbird, she didn't go off to eBay or whatever. She's now part of, the new Avengers team. And that part of the display. She's still here. She's going nowhere. And the new updated one is with my main shelf of Avengers, which will be updated very soon. Maybe this time next week when Giant Man crashes in. So we'll see. And I'm definitely considering an astonishing Wolverine two-time purchase simply because you should go with the Avengers and the X-Men. So there you go, for real. Ryan says, I saw someone order Quicksilver this morning. It arrived 7 hours later. Dang, that mutant is fast. Spider Fan says, we still need X-Men #1 first class suit team of X-Men. We do. It's absurd that we don't have them yet. I still don't understand that. It's just we need a much better version than what we got at this point. Because it's like, fellas, what are y'all even doing? Let's see here. All right. Let's see what you all are saying. Rick Cage, I got bored putting together the 7 league members back in 2008. I'm happy with McGinnis and Bruce Timm sets. Cool. Send me a picture. I'd like to see what that looked like. G-Brew, I got the Sentinel at $1 in Worcester, Ohio. Their bin surplus store. It was a year ago. They only had one. Retro Robo drives me crazy. That some teams just haven't been completed yet, especially since some of the figures are so old that they won't look that great with the last figure needed to complete the team. You have any in mind that you're thinking of? Because I have a few. Ryan, originally my Avengers collection was going to include every member until New Avengers, but I'm paring it down to pre-Secret Wars. It's funny because I feel like New Avengers is a great cutoff point for me too. It's like, that'll do it. Because I didn't care about the heroic age. I mean, yeah, they did some okay stuff, but I think New Avengers makes for a great endpoint for my Avengers display in terms of adding new Avenger teams. I do have that one with Falcon and Valkyrie and Hercules. It kind of by accident because I was like, oh, I like this figure. This figure is cool too. Oh, I'll put them into a team. So that rando Spider-Man that came with Mary Jane, he went with that team. So it kind of got filled up naturally. And I'm like, should I get that Iron Man Doctor Doom figure? Like, just no. But yeah, the New Avengers is basically the end of that's my end point. And now there's still some lineups that need a figure or two to get completed. Some of the early rosters after Cap's kooky quartet still need some work. And hopefully we'll get some of those looks, because some of the characters already exist. It's just not in that specific look for them. Lar A, to take a couple steps back to the earlier topic, mix it with this one. I wouldn't be mad to see an MVC 2 Sentinel. My team in that game was Sentinel, Juggernaut, and Blackheart. It's a heavy hitter lineup there. So 16 Anarchists. I echo what Glenn Miller said. I've got multiples of certain figures just to complete different eras of different teams. I have quite a few caps just for different eras of Avengers. Yes. I feel right now I really should have taken a picture of the various Captain Americas. So I have the darker Alex Ross Marvel Comics 80th anniversary version. He's with my new Avengers while Cap was still part of that team. So I have him, and I got that Luke Cage and Warbird. Got them all to, no, actually not Warbird, Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, Sentry, not Sentry with my Thunderbolts. Then I've got the retro card, previous one that came with that original retro series with the really teeny tiny version of Iron Man, the Black Widow with the Mary Jane head sculpt and Punisher. I have him with that 90s era Avengers. I've got him with Thunderstrike, Black Knight, Cersei, and who else? Black Widow. I think I mentioned her. I didn't mention her. So yeah. And then I've got Cap, the one that came, the Secret Wars, the 20th anniversary one. I've got him with my main display of Avengers. So yeah, I'm not upset getting more Cap figures because he's such a foundational aspect of so many Avenger lineups that you can afford to have a couple of him in there. Blake said, big dilemma where teams are concerned. Now that Secret Wars is nearly complete, what do? We need to double up on so many figures. And let me see if I can pull this up real fast to show you. Blake showed me with his collection and how what his dilemma is. There we go. Because it's funny because it's like, yes, darn it, the app is. It's funny how the Instagram app is different than the website, where it's easier in some cases to get access to things from the app as opposed to looking at it on your desktop. So here's Blake's dilemma. We'll cooperate and go to the side. Okay, you're not cooperating. Here's Blake's team of X-Men that you can focus in on anytime. Camera. There you go. So you can see the Days of Future Past team, the Rogue team with Shadowcat, the Punk era that we still need more members, and then the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Here this is the Mystique version / video game version. There's Toad, Destiny. So, like, what do you do? And if you're like me, you're kind of running out of shelf space to have a nice clean border from one team to the next. I used one of the risers, and that was really helpful because I could stack up different eras of the Avengers on that run. And also another one that I kind of built by accident is the Hickman era Avengers. So they're on one of those shelves. So I had the space version with the Mohawk, Captain Marvel, the Superior Spider-Man, the original one. I've got what else from there? The black and gold Iron Man, the Thor, and Hyperion. Got them on that shelf. And so it's just wild how you can accidentally build up these teams. Ryan Daly. I got versions of the original X-Men on a shelf facing off against Magneto. I'll have the cover at #1. I want to see that. Then a different shelf with all new, all different versus the villains from Cochran Byrne era. Yes, that sounds fun too. Green Man. I have Silver Age Justice League right now. I have the NECA suits as my main Superman, but he is short. Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm still in the hunt for the best Superman that is taller than most of the members. I feel like he needs to be, right? Yeah, but even the McFarlane one is not quite getting it done. Blake, I would love to recreate some Secret Wars covers. Yes, I did one myself. That was pretty fun to do. Y'all may have seen it, but it's a quick excuse to pull them up again and show off all that hard work putting that cover together. And when I do that kind of stuff, I'm like, I could tweak it a little bit more, make it better. But this one was really fun to do just because, I was like, wow, we got the 2-pack with Captain Marvel, who I did want, and this Dr. Doom, who was a lot better figure than I expected and anticipated. And he was really fun to pose. So sneaky, great figure in the collection. You can see 2 of them. I think this was from a cover. So this is where it's like, oh, Dr. Doom. This is now changed his face. And I think I just included who I could work in there. But there you go. Got the mask hanging low. And then got my other one. Bam. Doom triumphant. All the heroes are down. So that was fun. And that's one of the things that I'm really starting to enjoy doing with these figures now is like, hey, what covers can I put together? So I'm with you, Blake. That's really fun to do. Retro Robo. I was ashamed of myself for ordering doubles or figures for different teams. Glad to know my madness isn't unique. Certainly not. You're among your people here, Retro Robo. Absolutely, because the shade of blue for Superman is very key. G-Brew. I realized today that I have more road figures and statues than Cyclops. This must be rectified. Gotta fix that. David Thanos, I messed up not ordering 2 or 3 Astonishing X-Men. The one I got is for a Wolverine in the X-Men shelf. Yeah, I know. It's like, and the second I did, I was like, oh, this is the exact same costume. So yeah, I feel your pain. Maybe he'll be back on sale next month. Brian P says, I tend to mix Hasbro with Toy Biz. However, lately it's been out with the old and in with the new, like Scar and Odin. Felt great replacing that ugly Emma Frost with the one from the Chode Wave. And she needs work too. So, yeah, we need to. They've still got some work to do with Emma. King Collector. Speaking of Toy Biz, when I look at that old Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, Sandman, Scorpion, etc., and look at my retro Hasbro figures, the Toy Biz blows them away. Yeah, I mean, there's some where Toy Biz is still like, And what? We're still here. Still standing. Rick Cage. I'm waiting for Arnold High Toys to make a classic Thor like the Mezco. We just saw it finish. My 1/6 Avengers founding members. Let's see how easily this would be for me to find for you, because they have done that. Oh, that was so easy. Like, amazingly so. You know, sometimes when I'm trying to find pictures for you guys, it's like, good luck. But here he is. They have got you covered. Classic Thor. And he looks really good too. So, yeah, that's the one. And him and Iron Man that made me go, I get into a new line. What did it cost you? Everything. David Thanos. Hercules. Absolutely. G-Brew. I quite enjoyed Hickman's New Avengers run leading up to 2016 Secret Wars. It was pretty excellent. I know. It was like, and then I get another team. But it was just one of those cases where I was getting figures and was like, oh, well, these figures can work for a Hickman era. I do kind of think I want to get that Captain America, but it's really old and outdated now. I wouldn't mind getting a new one, because that, for sure would be an interesting addition. Interesting. I was just browsing and noticed there's a platinum Christopher Reeve, but it's shown as a blacked out silhouette on McFarlane Toys site. I wonder what the deal is with that, Jamie. Robert Hayes, classic Moondragon. Seriously. Put it with the new Defenders, right? Brian P. Still waiting for Rachel Summers in her Hound outfit to more or less complete Excalibur. I mean, that was classic Excalibur. So yeah. I would think that would complete him. Ryan Daly, my Adam West Batman dynamic duo team feels incomplete without Burt Ward Robin. Yeah, maybe we'll see him this weekend. G-Brew, Hasbro needs to update the Rachel Summers. I honestly don't care which costume they use at this point. The one for the Brood Queen wave ain't cutting it nowadays, for sure. David Thanos says, yes, we need a Burt Ward Robin. Also, give me a Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Snowglare, we need everyone from 66 Batman. Max Williams, what's up, Max? I know this is kind of an obscure team, but since it's October, I love Hasbro to make a 70s version of Werewolf by Night so we can complete the original Legion of Monsters. Is he the only one that's needed? No. What was it? Man Thing and who else? Marvel Legion of Monsters. Morbius? Okay. Because, of course, it's pulling up all the new characters and new different versions. So it was Morbius and Ghost Rider. Okay. So yeah, okay. We do have Man Thing. We got Morbius. We got Ghost Rider. So yeah. I love when they're one team away and they complete them. Hopefully they will. I mean, Werewolf by Night had a TV show on Disney Plus or a mini movie, and that's all the excuse they need to make a new figure of him. Where am I posting my pictures? Oh, on my website, which is conveniently not called Lyle's Figure Files. This is what I was doing before I started doing this YouTube channel, which I still do. My movie review, comic book review site, LylesMovieFiles.com. Whoops, there it is. You can see all of my action figure reviews there and other reviews, comic books. I do them every week. Figure reviews, a little bit behind, but still working on them. TV reviews behind as well. Comic reviews, a little bit of everything else in between. So that's where you can check those out. I update it daily. So check it out. James Henry. Yes, a Leland is absolutely needed. And it was like, cool, we got Black Queen Jean Grey, but where is my man Harry? He was like, oh no, I just used my gravity powers on the guy with the adamantium skeleton. Not good. And then I want their supervillain costume looks too. And not a brick house either, G-Brew. Just a pain. Olu, God bless Ollie's. Got me all caught up for the low. Yeah, low and cheap. Vin Doom. Oh, wow. Just got email notification from Walmart. Lightning Lab will be here Saturday. I'm going to be very intrigued. How many people are not excited to get the Bendis version, but are really hyped to get the old school version? Rick Cage, the Build-A-Figure line system gave us repeats so often, and I created a clone army. More powerful. Teams, army of Cap, army of Spidey, army of Diana, Dirty, Spider-Man, etc., Superman, etc. Jeeber, I want Cannonball and Sunspot too, and Smasher, that version, but I need the Imperial Guard original version of Smasher first. 1216 Anarchist. Speaking of the Defenders, some grails for team building. Gargoyle, yes, please. Devil Slayer, and Tanaya Belinsky, Red Guardian. Yes, take them all. Brandel, I want to like the Brad Meltzer, Dwayne Turner Justice League run, but it was marred by constant crossover interference and later cry for justice. Superman on Krypton and Bruce Wayne lost in them. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but yeah, not too long. Holland at one. Too many teams, not enough time. Absolutely. And I'm still going to read that. I have it to read, hopefully, and review tomorrow. So, yes, I mean, Mark Waid, Chris Samney, how could it be bad? 1216 Anarchists would love Werewolf by Night for the 70s Legion of Monsters, but I love new versions of Tuxedo Dracula and the Simon Garth Zombie. Also, Living Mummy would be appreciated. Merging Lion. I'm almost done completing my new Avengers pre-Civil War. Yes. An Uncanny X-Force team. Hasbro needs to make an updated Ronin figure, an updated X-Force Archangel. Yes, they do. Brian P, that's a cool idea. I got way too, let's call it creative with Avengers. They're essentially displayed in chronological order from 1963 to roughly 2015 of when the character joined. Same with all the X teams. That's a pretty cool setup. I'd love to see what it looks like if you take a picture. Well, you know, the Platinum is literally that classic version of them. So you don't even have to go, oh man, this version, I mean, you don't even need it. Because I was like, I can't believe we got this version. That's amazing. Let me see if I can pull up this Toy Shiz picture because it was like so cool. Let me see here. Yes. That was easy enough. Again, big win. So yeah, this is Lightning Lad classic version, and you know, I don't know what to do with these other heads, but that's what I'm getting. I know some people are like, the shade of blue is off. Yes, and he needs this blue down here. That is missing, but that shade of blue, maybe it's an easy one to match. Hopefully. Oh, flamingo sauce. Got lucky last night. I'm up all night to get lucky and found Platinum Lightning Lad and Gold Label Hal Jordan in Walmart. Congratulations. I need to go to my Walmarts that actually stock stuff. Jeebrew, Smasher, 3-pack, Claremont, Cochran version, Morrison era, Hickman era. Boom, done. Take my money, Hasbro. Take that. Ultra Run, R, Tech and Toy Reviews. What's up? I use a few Marvel Legends to fill in for my Mayfest figure arts teams. So you do the opposite of what a lot of people do. Flamingo sauce. I need both regular and platinum versions for Mr. Terrific and Simon Bass. When did Simon rock that platinum version? I was confused trying to remember when he had that look in the comics. Rick Cage, my Thunderbolts comics, yes, need finishing. My shelf is waiting. Although awesome with select Juggernaut standing over his present team members. That's a good idea. And I could use that Juggernaut, that spare one I have, for the Thunderbolts. That's a great idea. All right, I think I've covered everyone on the chat. Special thank you to Robert Hayes, Ryan Daly, Jay Woods, Tom Finn 2000, and John Morrissey for signing on as new channel members. I will be putting out a video this weekend that you all will see first. Maybe even some more exclusive content for comments. And Tom Finn 2018, thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. Really appreciate that. Oh, Boss Fight Studio Ultimate Dragon. Does he fit in all right? That's cool. All right, well, Flamingo Sauce, I believe it was Forever Evil, along with the Crime Syndicate. Yes, you're right. So that's a good use for him. Max Williams, I've been picking up a lot of the DC Universe Classics versions of the JSA members recently. How much have they been running you? But I'm wondering with some of the recent reveals, if McFarlane has plans to fill out more of the team. Certainly looking like it, isn't it? King Collector. I still got my old DC Direct Green Lantern figure. So I'm not even considering the McFarlane Lanterns. I still need to get the Blue Lanterns. And I'm so mad I didn't get them when they were remotely reasonably priced. Felix, thanks, man, for hanging out. And that's it for the chat. Thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging out on this Thursday night. Look for some more videos this weekend, both for you VIP members who joined the channel tonight and earlier. And for all of you, check it out. Working on a lot of stuff. Hopefully you will enjoy it as much as I do putting them together. Thank you again. Hope you have an awesome Friday. Goes by really quick for those of y'all working. And for the rest of us, have an awesome weekend. For now, this episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.